What is up? Good to see you today. I'm glad you could make it here. I have something super exciting to show you today. It's a longer tutorial, longer than I usually do. I don't usually do long videos. I know how important time is, and it sucks to sit around watching videos all day about how to do stuff. I mean, it's nice to know how to do it. It's almost nice if you could learn how to do it without actually having to learn how to do it. Or put the time in, but you can't. So this one is, I kind of dive in a little bit deeper into more of the strategy and design of making a squeeze page or bridge page, whatever you want to call it, landing page. This one I'm doing today is a bridge page for the One Funnel Away Challenge by Russell Brunson. That's just my offer. This works for anything. You don't have to use the software I use. You don't have to be an affiliate for the same programs I am. I'm just showing you the design concept. So this will work for anything, any offers, you name it. So just bear with me for about a half an hour or so, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. It's going to be a step-by-step tutorial, a breakdown of all the certain design concepts, making a really catchy squeeze page. Something super simple though. I've seen a lot of squeeze pages that are just ridiculous, and people put a lot of time and effort into them, and they convert just the same as these simple little almost ugly squeeze pages that I made. And I've had a lot of success in the past with just these simple squeeze pages, and I actually learned that when I was an affiliate for Warrior Plus and like ClickBank and stuff like that. And so let's get right into it. I'm going to show you exactly how I do these, and I know it takes me about a half an hour to do it, but normally it only takes like 10 minutes, if that. I'm just kind of showing you in depth. So let's get into it. So you're gonna probably want to take notes. Just rewind the video if you missed something. Okay, so I don't know what kind of funnel builder you guys use or what you use for your landing pages. You can use pretty much anything. This is just, I use ClickFunnels, but this is just a concept. I like ClickFunnels because it makes my life 1,000 times easier. Because I've used WordPress in the past and I hate it. But anyway, so let's just jump right into it here. So, all right. I have a blank page here. I'm just going to edit the page. I'm going to go kind of fast. So, all right. So for our headline, I am going to just change this to something else. Now, this is the offer I am building the squeeze page for. So this is the One Funnel Away Challenge. You can do whatever you want. This works for any offer out there. So we're just going to funnel hack this, they call it, or just model after what they're doing here. You want to remain congruent from your squeeze page to the actual offer. So what we have here's a blue theme. I have a tool here called Color Pick Eyedropper. It's free. It's just a Google Chrome attachment. If you don't have it, I highly suggest you get it. We're going to use that later. And I also have this one up here, the Visual Inspector. We're also going to use that. We're going to use that in a little bit here too. There's also this one here, Fonts Ninja. These are all free, and these are pretty much essential tools for funnel hacking. So you're going to want to get those as soon as possible if you don't already have them. Fonts Ninja, you can just click it and I'll show you. Just click on it. There we go. Well, it's not going to work now. There we go. Okay, so you click on Fonts Ninja, and it'll give you all the fonts on the page, which is pretty cool. It does it pretty much right for you. So that's awesome. So you need that. color pick eyedropper. I love this. I've used it for a long time. I used it ever since my funnel hacking, launch jacking days when I was doing things for Warrior Plus and ClickBank. But you just hover this over any color and it will give you the color code. So you just click that, it'll highlight that, right click it, and you can copy that and then put that right into your color scheme. And then this one right here, the visual inspector, click that and it will give you all of the elements from the whole page, all the assets. You click here and it'll pull up all of the images from any website, and then you can download them for your own and you can put them on your own funnel. So that's a little tip there, little hack. So right now we're going to go back to our main page. We're going to look at their headline here. How about step-by-step help to set up your first or next funnel for just, okay, $100. So we're going to want to pick something just like this, maybe a little bit more curiosity and a little bit more excitement maybe. So here we go. Let's try this. So I'm going to go with, I had it in my head before I started this video. I should have written it down. Always write your headlines down. How would you like step-by-step help? Okay, how would you like step-by-step? Okay, I think we'll stick with that. I can always change this later. How would you like step-by-step help building an online business from scratch? Okay. In just 30 days. Okay. I know this doesn't look too fancy right now, and it's not going to be fancy, but we are going to doctor this up a little bit. So first things first, we have our headline, we have our sub-headline. I think I'm actually going to change this though, now that I look at it. Scratch is 30 days. I like that better. Okay, cool. I'm going to save that before we get nuts. Oh, great. I'm not going to save that. So now we need a new element, so we're going to add an input. We're going to somebody's email address. I don't like this, so I'm going to add a new row. Just going to add one column. Then we're going to take this and put it right there in that column. And this is why I love ClickFunnels, because everything is just drag and drop. It's super simple. Keeps my life very easy. Okay. So we have our input there, and we have we need to add a button. So when somebody puts in their email address, they can submit. All right, that's all we need. That's all we have. That's all our elements. That's it. Now we just make it look pretty. So we are going to look back at this. Now look at how it's designed. We're not going to have all this fun stuff. We're not going to have videos. We're just going to keep it simple with our headline and our email input, our contact, so we can get their contact information. So you notice they have white text. It's a little shadowed in the back, and this looks like Fiji font. That's where Font Ninja comes in handy. Yellow one, okay. Cool. So we already have that font. And then we are going to see if we can... Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. All right. That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to see if I can rip this background. I don't think I can. Which is fine. Not a big deal. Can't do that. Sometimes if you just right click on it and see if you can save it. No, you can't save that one. All right, so we'll just build our own. That's not a big deal. So we are going to actually just go back here and go to settings. I'm going to set up my background. Let's go with a background image, see what we have. Go to backgrounds. Okay. So we have some blue ones, like that one-ish, kind of blue-gray, and that one. I'm not really too thrilled with any of these. Maybe that one. I don't know, it seems too dark. Let's try this one first. Might work. Let's try that. All right, so let's go into here. We have to change the font. Set Yellow 1. Okay. Let's change the text color. I'm going to go to white. We're going to do the same for this one. For now, I think I'm going to change that. There are actually a few things I'm going to change, but let's just keep it simple for now. This we have to optimize this for mobile, and how we do that is click up here and see how it looks on mobile. Doesn't look too bad. It kind of just does it for you. But we're going to go back here. I like things a little tighter, a little more centered. So we go up here to the settings, and you can just adjust the width to yourself. I think we're going to end up probably having 75. We'll start with that for now. This one is probably going to be a little bit smaller because I just think that having a really gigantic email input area is ridiculous. It doesn't look very good to me. So let's see, even smaller. Can we do that? Cool. All right, I like it. So this, we're actually, I think I'm going to add a top margin. Looks about good. Okay, seems to be all right. Now we're going to adjust this text a little bit. I want the text to be a little bigger. Probably more like that size. Once again, let's go back here and see. Oh, theirs is. Okay, hit Font Ninja again. That does nothing for us. Okay. That's all right. We can just judge the size of the fonts. So I think I'm actually going to make this bigger. I think that almost looks better. So what we're going to do here, though, is we're going to adjust the line height. Which is just the spacing. We'll do that. Cool. We don't want much of a top margin there. I think that needs to be closer too. It's kind of cool. And then you go over here to mobile and you can see what it looks like. On a phone, that doesn't look great at all. So what you can do is click on here, go to settings, edit the mobile size. We'll go down probably pretty small. Let's go down to like 32. And then this will go down to, oh, where did I go? All right. Actually, this one we're going to go to 32. This one we're going to go to 24. See how that looks on mobile. That looks way better, see, already. I think we can go a little bigger on this one, a little bigger on that one. Oops, let's try 28. And then maybe this one we'll do maybe 38. It's a pretty in-depth tutorial, but I really want to make sure that you guys fully understand. There we go, the importance. And I really want to break down each step. I really want to make sure you understand the importance of congruence and making sure that everything looks perfect or as close to the other page as possible. So top. That has no top. We're going to fix the top margin here. We're going to kind of squeeze this together. All right. So that's pretty much it. I mean, we're not going to get too deep into it. We are going to start fancying this up a little bit. So we are going to add a shadow letter spacing. Oh, that's right. We're going to put this closer together. 1p. All right, and then this one as well. -1 space. Wonder what this would look like with -1 spacing. Let's try it out. That's the thing, guys. Never be afraid to try anything out. If it doesn't look good, just change it back. How does that look on mobile? That looks pretty good on mobile. Okay, I think I'm going to try something here. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, so I'm going to try a little bit different background color. That's way too bright. It's not the right blue. Check that out. Alright, so side, let's check out this width. Oh, what did I do? Okay, I'm just going to go back. Let's not screw that up. Check out the padding. Okay, I don't like that at all. So I think I'm just going to go like this. Excuse me. I need a drink. Some water. Alright, so I do believe I'm going to adjust the background color like this. I don't like that. I don't like that either. So I'm just not going to do it. I think we're pretty much done here. So I'm going to fix my button. Now, this is very important. Click to sign up. How would you like a step-by-step help? Okay. I don't know what to put for my button. So I'm going to put can spell it right. Click here for details. How would you like to? I got it. I want more info. All right, so that right there. Oh, I didn't even finish. Huh. I like it. So we are going to then select a font. I love that one. Okay, font size. I do like a bigger font size. So I tried to make the button about the same size as the email address. I don't know why. I just think it looks better. So I'm going to increase the font size. That's too big. That's big enough. Cool. That might be too big. That might be too big. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you think. Oh, and button color. That's the thing. Guys, I just kind of do this on the fly. I'm not really planning anything out. I know everyone tells you plan all this stuff out and all this stuff. If I'm going to make a complex funnel, I will. But if I'm just making a bridge page or capture play page, squeeze page, something like that, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to wing it and make it like this. I would have had this done already, actually. It doesn't take me that long at all. But I'm breaking it down for you so you can see exactly how I do it. I know it's not the most entertaining thing in the world, and I appreciate you sticking around with me for that. So that's pretty much it, guys. We have to set the action for this, the button. That we are going to hit submit order. Okay. Input. Forgot that you have to set the input type, email address. Enter your email address here. Required. Select a font. I think we should just stick with that because that's what we're doing. Ooh, I kind of like that. Awesome. Okay. Check out some themes. No, we're not going to mess with that. Just keeping it simple. Okay. This stuff, on the other hand, I forgot about this. This we need to add shadows to because that's what they do on the other page. So if you look, oh, wrong one. So if you look, there's actually a pretty decent shadow. It's probably moderate to heavy. So we are going to go back here. Already selected our text. Now we're going to go down here to, where is it? No shadow. We're going to add a mid shadow. I think it's actually a pretty strong shadow, which it is. Okay. You can barely actually even see it, but it's there. And then we're going to do the same for this one. You want to make sure it's congruent. It's the same. Strong shadow. That one's better. That one you can actually tell a little bit more. The background is a little too dark. I think I'm actually going to change the background. And for that, I'm going to go to my color picker, which is right here. And I'm not sure which color I want to go to. So I don't really want to do a gradient. Yeah, that's a little bit lighter. Let's go there. So you click that, then right click that, copy, close that, otherwise it'll follow you around. Then we go back to settings, background. We're going to get rid of that. Background color, and we are going to choose our own. You paste it in. Well, that didn't work. Not sure why it's being all funny with me right now, but I'll try it again. Copy. All right. Go back here, go to background, go to background color. There. Not sure why it didn't work first. I think that's a lot better. I think something's got to be going on here. Something's got to change with this. Something has to change. What is it going to be? What is it going to be? This needs a box. happens if I just move this up here? That looks good. I just don't like this. See if I can fix it somehow. I don't really believe you can, unless you edit the actual section. But then you do that and everything else gets scrunched. So I do believe what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this back. Again, this is why I love ClickFunnels, because it's just so quick. We could also... Yeah, let's see. How does that look? How does it look on mobile? I think I'm going to get rid of that. There. I'm going to keep it just like that. Looks good on mobile. Looks good on desktop. All right, what else am I forgetting? Integrations. That is great. So when someone signs up for this, I go, you can set this up for obviously Aweber or your autoresponder, whatever you have. I have ClickFunnels internal. I don't use an autoresponder. Just way easier. I can literally do everything through ClickFunnels. That's why I have it. It's just awesome. So I'm going to add to a list. That's going to set the integration. This is the action. They're going to add it to a list, and then I can choose my list, which I'm going to go right to that one funnel away. Probably going to change that for now. It's not going to be the same forever, but that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this anyway. I know it was a little long, but I'm also going to make this template available so you guys can just pick it up whenever you want. All right. So I'm going to save that, and now here you're going to want to fill out all your data and all your stuff like that you want. But I'll let you do that on your own time. You kind of know what you want. You know your offer more than I do. And that's it. That's just a super simple bridge page or squeeze page, whatever you want to call it. And like I said, it works for any offer. The design concepts are the same for any offer, no matter what kind of software you're using. If you're using ClickFunnels or if you're using something free or whatever you're using, WordPress, it's all the same concept for design, same principle. You just want to make sure that everything is congruent from the bridge page, capture page, to the actual affiliate page, to the offer that you are sending traffic to. But you really want to make sure that you can capture all those emails, which is why a bridge page or capture page, squeeze page, whatever you want to call it, is so important. So a lot of what I learned, I actually learned from the One Funnel Away challenge. They take you from basically knowing nothing about sales funnels to actually having a fully functioning funnel and a fully developed business online in 30 days. So two things I got for you. If you want to sign up for the challenge, you can do that right here. Otherwise, I also have a funnel template that you can have for the same squeeze page that I just made. So if you like my video, like my channel,
or excuse me, subscribe to my channel, like my video, and hit that notification. See when I come out with new content, usually once a week. And I'd love to hear from you. Give me some feedback. Give me some comments about what you'd like to hear. So I will see you guys later.